is the Dublin Special Master.
Live and direct.
Breakfast with CubCamTV.
Trickstar Radio.
There we go, people. We're back inside the building. The sounds of Future Utopia on that one, alongside Tia Karras and Tom Grennan with Do We Really Care Part 1. We are talking about future utopian scenarios, so I thought we'd tie this one in.
Hey.
We're talking about robots and the fact that they are here. They're here to stay. They're here to take over the household, according to Amazon, who have announced Astro the Home Robot.
Yeah, they have.
This looks interesting. Let's dive straight into it. So Amazon is launching Astro, the first household robot powered by its Alexa smart home technology. The company said it can be remote controlled when not at home to check in on pets, people, and home security. It can be also used as a home sort of patrol bot, automatically able to send owners a notification if it detects something unusual around the house. Amazon has also said that the Alexa with wheels is basically what it is, and it's been programmed with a range of movements and expressions to give it personality. For instance, you can ask it to beatbox, it will start moving its head and playing instrumental hip-hop beats, which is quite interesting. Amazon has also been keen to preempt privacy concerns. It said that Astro can also be set to be out of bounds in certain zones, so it cannot go into certain areas, or it could be set to do not disturb as well. So there are certain things and placeholders in the way of this one. Yaron, how are we feeling about the robot apocalypse?
So basically what you're telling me is you can make sure that it doesn't come into your bedroom while you're doing the business.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Don't know what that accent was.
Or can program it to come in.
Well, this is the thing. Like the first thing I see of this, maybe it's me, I'm getting a bit old, but the first thing I think is there are going to be some problems. That's the first thing I think
when I
see this.
All I can think in my head is protect summer.
Keep summer safe.
Keep summer safe.
We were talking about this on another video, weren't we? Keep summer safe.
Yeah, and it's just going to be like, it's going to latch onto the dog and it's going to be like, keep Scruffy safe. And then the postman's going to come and just get shot through the door.
This is the thing. Like, how much AI do you think is involved in these things? Do you think they are essentially Alexa with the ability to have physical movement, or do you think they are a bit smarter than that?
No, I think...
Can they be smarter than that?
Yeah, okay.
Do we want them to be smarter than that?
Two different questions here. I think these are probably going to be two separate units, right? You're going to have the Alexa AI, which is going to be your informatic AI, and then you're going to have, you've got those Roomba Hoovers, which have sensors.
This does
on
sound like a bit like a Roomba combined with a drone. That's kind of what it feels like to me.
Yeah, or like a Roomba with an Alexa and a screen in front of it with a face just going like this.
Now, that's quite physically what it is.
Well, yeah.
That's what the picture is.
Yeah. So I think this is probably going to be a very dumbed down version of what Amazon are probably capable of and what they're going to be looking to do. I mean, if we look at the news of the Tesla bot that we spoke about a few weeks back, that is a humanoid bot, right?
Yeah.
That's something a bit more sinister.
That is literally Sunny from iROBOT.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is literally just going to be an Alexa on wheels that's a little bit more fun. But I think the privacy concerns are probably quite key here.
Yeah.
Does this thing have a camera on it?
I think it has to be able to do. It must do for movement. It must do for interaction. It must do for being able to complete tasks.
Yeah,
surely.
In which case it becomes a bit of a concern. I think I've seen videos online. This isn't Amazon related necessarily, but these like white cap hackers who hack people's Ring devices. The doorbells.
Yeah.
When they find their information leaked online to advise them to change their password. So, that's people being able to see around your property if they can hack your Ring device. Imagine if people can hack these robots.
It's iROBOT. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
This is where iROBOT begins.
Yeah.
We've already started on the Matrix with the metaverse. We're now starting on iROBOT.
Yeah.
Alien's about to start at some point.
And also, I don't know any dog that's going to be okay with some robot-looking thing coming up to him being like, "You okay, puppy?"
The funny thing is, I reckon cats would be alright with it. I reckon
cats aren't going to be bothered.
I reckon cats
they're going to ride it.
Yeah, cats are going to sit on top of it going, yeah, where are we going then, mate?
Go on, mate. I'm late for my meeting,
I've
mate.
got places to be.
Hurry up, put your foot on it, pay you extra.
Colin the Cockney cat, wasn't it? I've got places to be, mate. I need to get around.
Isn't your cat Cockney?
All cats are actually Cockney.
Yeah.
But I mean, off the back of this as well, obviously, there's a few things we're gonna want to be able to for it to be able to see. Like for me, this is almost like an Apple Watch to a point.
Yeah.
Unless it can do certain things that we can't already achieve ourselves, it seems a bit pointless, and it's going to be something that people with a bit too much money on the hip are likely to splash on and go, "Cool, look at the latest thing I've got."
Yeah.
So I, for one, would want it to be able to take out the bins.
Yeah.
I think that should be like a standard thing.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be able to turn on a kettle.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Whether it can refill the kettle, because turning on getting up to turn on a kettle is long, and waiting for a kettle to boil. If you can tell someone to go and do it,
This is a first world problem if I've ever heard one.
yeah, I think this is why I don't drink hot drinks, because I can't be bothered to wait for a kettle to boil.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just a waste of time. I don't need to spend a minute and a half, 2 minutes standing waiting for smoke.
Waiting
I don't
for
need that in my life.
Waiting for water to boil.
Yeah. There's waiting for paint to dry and waiting for water to boil. For some reason, one is seen as boring and the other is seen as normal. I will never understand why there's a difference.
One takes significantly less time.
Yeah, I know. Paint's well quick. I'd like it to be able to preheat an oven with safety settings in place.
Yeah, preheating an oven would be really handy.
Yeah.
I also think being able to act as a signee for your sign for postage.
Oh.
Because there's nothing more annoying than missing a sign for delivery.
It's one of my pet peeves
Yeah.
in 2021 that you still have to physically be in your house to accept something just because it doesn't fit through your letterbox.
Yeah.
That to me is...
So imagine if it could just open the door on your behalf and then you could pop up on the screen and be like, yeah, I'll sign for this, and then it gives it to the robot.
then that does add a security concern. What if people like almost knock on your door to prank you and then they realise there's no one there because the robot's the one answering the door? That could be a bit of an issue.
That's true.
That's very true. Back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board, Gromit.
I mean, there's other things as well. Like just keeping maybe sort of teaming up with Team Roomba.
Well, one of you with the broom, the other hoovering things up. Well, I guess
kind of, but I don't know, like putting shoes away and stuff like that. Just doing general stuff around the house.
You basically want a robot.
Of course I do.
Cleaner.
What else do you want a robot for?
Company.
Companionship. That might be one of the saddest things you've ever said. You just went, company. This is what my life is. We don't need company. This is what we have PlayStations for.
No, but PlayStation can't talk back to you.
I think
it can't hold your hand through.
You can find it can. What do you call the controller? Keep them coming. I'm seeing enough I have this morning. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's going to be interesting to see how it develops. And more than anything else, what we can see here, Astro uses an extendable periscope camera whilst on patrol mode. So it does have a little Dalek thing going beep, beep, beep,
that
beep,
is
beep,
weird.
beep, out the top.
That is weird.
And it says on the screen, scanning. You know what it looks like? It looks like the Domino's thing when you order a pizza.
Yeah.
That's what it... Yeah. She's absolutely terrifying. Right, we're going to move on. Track of the week time. Sam Henshaw, Chicken Wings. It's a banger. Let's get straight into it.
Let's do it.
This is Breakfast with COVID, bringing you them morning flavours on Trickstar Radio.
Trickstar Radio.